What's up, everybody? How is everybody on this fabulous Tuesday? I have some very special guests with me today. I have AXSIN, and they are managed by Paul Crosby Management. They're on PacGroove Records. They're with Vaughn Artists, and they are a alternative Christian rock band from Alabama with a passion for love, God, and music. And I've got these wonderful musicians. First, I am going to put this up. It is the comment that you see in the comments before you even get in here. That is the link to go buy their new debut album, which is I Worship You. So I want to get that up and going. But I am going to bring them up without further ado. How are you guys? So what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Oh, living the dream, playing music for God, and just having fun and trying not to take anything too serious, all the while trying to take care of business at the same time. How about you?
I'm doing great. Same thing here, babe. Same thing here. So on lead vocals, we have Dustin. And on bass and backup vocals, we have Ricky. Say hi, Ricky. And rhythm guitar, we have Graham. And where's there? There he is. I love those sunglasses, by the way. And then lead guitar and vocals, we have James. There you go. And then on the drums and on the skins, we've got Danny. There he is. All right. So,
We have another member of the band as well. I don't know if he's listed, but it's Wesley Pickett on lead guitar on the end here.
heck yeah, there's Wesley. Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, if you are watching, which I have my trusty little tease phone, and this is something I do on Mama Mary's. So if I see you watching and not commenting, I'll call you out, and then I threaten to come spank you. But we're going to keep this clean. So, Michael, you need a comment. So, guys, first of all, tell me how you guys met and how y'all became this awesome, which we are going to be playing some of your music, this awesome group that is out there, getting the word of God out there and reaching people's life through music. How did y'all meet up and how did y'all become this awesome group?
Well, tell you a little bit about us. Um, the gentleman on the end that plays the bass guitar, that's my father. And so I've been knowing him for 33 years. I'm 33 years old. And the gentleman beside me here is James Weeks. He's been a good friend of mine. He watched me grow up, and he's also a member of our church. And as throughout the years, we worshiped together, prayed together, went to church together, family functions. We've been through ups and downs together. I approached James one day and said, "Hey, man, I would like to start a band." And he said, "Well, it's not going to be country music, is it?" I said, "No, I don't reckon we got to do country." So anyway, so James said, "Look, as long as we don't play country and it's rock, I'm all for it, as long as it's for God." And so we started a band called Redeemed. It was going to be a cover band at first, and we were going to play some music by Crowder and Big Daddy Weave, Third Day, stuff like that. Well, God had a different desire and for us, and a different calling for us, and we obeyed, and we ended up writing about 32 songs in 4 months. And
that's a lot.
It was just we just sat down. It was almost like every day we were writing a song. I mean, it was just amazing. Some days we wrote 2 and 3 songs in the same day. There's 2 songs on this album that we wrote the same day. I Worship You and There's No Coming Back. Them 2 songs were wrote the same day. But that's how we originated. I came to James and talked with him about it, and I went to my father. And my father was on board, and I said, "Well, you know a drummer?" And he said, "Yeah, I know a gentleman by the name of Danny Shirley. He's loyal, committed, and hardworking." And we called Danny up, and Danny told us, he said, "Well, I made a deal with God a long time ago that if He would ever open the door to play for Him, I'll play for Him and Him only. So Danny come on board, hasn't looked back, and we called Steve the same day, without hesitation. When I say Steve, I mean Graham Kelly. We call him Steve. But we called Steve the same day without hesitation. Steve jumped right on board. Listen, we hit the ground running. We started practicing 2 days a week immediately. And this is in May of 2020. And moving forward, a couple of months into it, Danny had met Mr. Wesley Pickett by way of another band. And Danny was bragging about Wesley's skills and his demeanor and his desire and passion to serve Christ. And we thought he was a good fit. We prayed about it, talked about it, brought Wes in, and he felt good about it. And he was the exact flavor we were missing. So there you go. And down the road, we realized that, hey, I think we want to record some music. So the name Redeemed was a very popular band name. So we sat down and realized that if we were going to try to do an album or try to be unique in any way where folks would know who we are, we've got to come up with a different band name. And that's where AXSIN come from. And AXSIN, in our own way, the definition of that is cutting out sin. Stop it where it's at, chop it off. I mean, it's done. So we're cutting out sin, never again. And so that's what AXSIN means. And we're proud to be AXSIN. But that's how AXSIN started. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I just put in the comments again a link to buy their new album, which was released on PacGroove Records. I Worship You. I'm going to bring up I Worship You from YouTube, and I'm going to bring us down, and we're going to listen. And I want you to listen because this is some great music. I want you to listen. Once you listen, you're going to be hooked. And then I want you to start clicking and ticking. I want you to buy, share, love. I want you to shove it down people's throats and get out the word. And that's just how I roll. So,
That's right.
when you're doing something for a good reason and doing something to reach people for the right reasons, man, it's all about getting it out there, and you're going to change somebody's life, and you're going to touch somebody when they need it. And kudos to y'all for doing this for God, because without God, I wouldn't be here today. I'm recently cancer free, and it's not because of all the stuff I went through, it's because of Him. So I'm going to bring this up, and we are going to well, I can leave us up, but I'm going to mute our mic so it doesn't feed back. But we are going to listen to I Worship You.
Late one evening in the Sea of Galilee, a storm was raging and Jesus was fast asleep. Peter grew worried, cried out, Jesus, help me, please. He spoke to the wind and he calmed the raging seas. I worship you. Down on my knees, I worship you. You're all I need, I worship you. You calm the raging seas, I worship you. My majesty, I worship you. that night, headed back across Galilee. Peter saw a man walking on the sea. Jesus, is that you that I see? Jesus told Peter, step out and come to me. I worship you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Sorry, I muted my mic. I accidentally didn't turn the volume on the video, so we are going to do this again. I was sitting here jamming out. I am so sorry. I was walking out and didn't, and then I picked up my phone just to check, and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, that's never happened. So, but we're going to restart, and yeah, you'll see why I was jamming out and just getting into it.
Late one evening in the Sea of Galilee, a storm was raging and Jesus was fast asleep. Peter grew worried, cried out, Jesus, help me, please. He spoke to the wind and he calmed the raging seas. I worship you. Down on my knees, I worship you. You're all I need, I worship you. You calm the raging seas, I worship you. My majesty, I worship you. Later that night, headed back across Galilee, Peter saw a man walking on the sea. Jesus, is that you that I see? Jesus told Peter, step out and come to me. I worship you. Down on my knees, I worship you. You're all I need, I worship you. You walked on the sea, I worship you. My majesty, I worship you. I worship you. Down on my knees, I worship you. You're all I need, I worship you. You walked on the sea, I worship you. My majesty, I worship you.
All right. That was Worship You. I am so sorry for that blooper reel, but I was in the zone, man. I was jamming out to the music. And I'm just sitting there going. And then I'm like, I better check. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? No, no. So blooper reel one. Yeah. But now you guys understand what I'm talking about. Their music. I mean, it just I mean, look what it did to me. It just reached out and grabbed me and made me make a fool of myself on my own show. So, I mean, that's it's all good because it's worth it, you know. Uh, we're gonna get the next one set up, but we're gonna talk to y'all for a little bit more. And but I'm gonna go ahead and get this one set up and make sure I hit the share audio button and get that set up and down in the lobby. All right. So, guys, how did y'all end up meeting Mr. Paul Crosby and getting signed with his management company and getting hooked up with PacGroove Records?
Well, you want me to take, you guys want me to explain that? All right. So, well, we all remember COVID, and as some people still battle COVID each and every day, but I want to give a big shout out to one of my good friends, and definitely everybody keep him in your prayers. Duke Henry. Duke Henry is he plays outlaw country music, but he's a good Christian man. He plays the outlaw circuit, but Duke come to drive for me at one point in time, and come to work with us for a little while, and I met him, and we become friends, and we shared some interest. We both played music, and so I let him hear a little bit of stuff we were working on. He said, "I like it." He said, "Once you get some things going and you figure out, get it nailed down as far as what you want to do with them, let me know. I know some folks," and so we had a mutual. Paul and I have a mutual friend, which is Duke Henry, and Duke introduced us to Paul. Paul listened to it, and Paul said, "I'm in," and we talked a little while longer, and it just felt good. It felt right. We went home, we prayed about it, talked about it, slept on it, and it just felt right. So at that point, we locked arms with Paul Crosby and PacGroove Records, which is, we can't be thankful enough for Paul. Paul is a very well accomplished man, and one of the best drummers we know. He's a fantastic guy. More importantly, he keeps his shirt off his back. I mean, Paul goes to work for everybody, and he's a great man all the way around, and we're very happy. Never questioned one time signing with PacGroove Records, and we're thankful for him.
Well, Paul, he's been in the scene for many, 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 many years. So he knows what's going on out there for the band. He knows what bands go through on the road because he's still touring himself.
Yes.
So I mean, Saliva was just in Fort Smith, which I had to miss, but I mean, he's still out there beating the streets itself. So, getting hooked up with somebody like that actually has been where you're at and, started and built this empire that he's a part of, it really makes a difference when you got somebody that's actually been there and done that, and knows what the bands go through to get there. Now
Yes.
we are going to start actually getting to know the band members. So we're going to start with lead vocals, Dustin. So when did you realize, first of all, your vocals are just killer? And I know you probably have heard this before, but have you ever been told that you kind of sound like the lead singer of Creed?
Got a stab?
Yes. In the
Yeah.
beginning of that song, I swear to goodness, if I would have known it was you, I would have been like, I mean,
well, I get mixed responses when someone hears our music. I've been told I got a little bit of an Aaron Lewis. I've been told Scott Stapp. Today I got told Luke Combs. I don't know where that comes from, but I definitely don't feel like I'm a Luke Combs. But Scott Stapp, Aaron Lewis, that's my guys anyway. That's what I grew up listening to. I'm 33 years old. Creed, Human Clay, Stained, Aaron Lewis, Three Doors Down, Nickelback. That's my jam.
Heck
And,
yeah.
so at the end of the day, that's my guys. So anytime somebody says I sound like Aaron Lewis or Scott Stapp, hey, listen, I am on it. I promise you that. I appreciate that. That's what I'm going for. So that's what I like to hear.
Uh, so we are going to go to the bass player and backup vocals, Ricky. How you doing, sweetheart? Give us a little history of when you started playing bass, and what was it like for your son to be like wanting to be in a project with you? I know that has to be awesome.
Well, I don't know, about 45 years ago, I traded a car for an old used bass guitar. And before I learned how to even change chords on one, I was in a band. And I began learning and sitting in a room in the dark, playing it along with songs so I could learn how to play by feel and by ear. And so I've been at it around 44, 45 years. And when he came to me about being in a group together, in a band, I told him no. And so, but he's very persistent. He don't know the meaning of the word no. So
Well, I'm sure he got that from somebody.
yeah, he got it from his mother. And then Brother James approached me, and so we said, well, we originally started out, I was going to try to play rhythm, and Brother Steve over there, Graham, he was going to play bass, and we figured out neither one of us could play the instrument we were trying to play. So the very first practice, we actually swapped instruments during practice. And I mean, this is true stuff. But I played every kind of music just about that you can name, from bluegrass to southern gospel, country. I've played rock. I grew up with ZZ Top and all these guys. It was fun to play. Traveled with an all 50s and 60s rock and roll group and did shows with them. But I thought it was crazy. And I tried to name the band myself. I called us Six Idiots and the Racket Makers. But it began to come together. And
Oh, I love it.
they mentioned going to the studio, and I said, "You've lost your mind." But, we went to the studio, and y'all are listening to the results of it. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
We found our mind that day.
Right?
I
All right.
love these guys. They're just precious to me, and I love working with them. And it's been a lot of fun for a short period of time, and hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun for a long period of time.
There you go. That's what it's all about right there. Now we are going to go to the member that I didn't know about all the way over there. There you go. Introduce yourself, sweetheart, and tell them what you do and how you got your start, sweetie.
How I got started? Introduce yourself and how you got started.
My name's Wesley Pickett. I've been playing music since I was a little kid. My grandmother taught me the piano. I play piano, violin, viola, cello, double bass, a little bit of everything. And I grew up playing music, and I went into the military. And coming out of the military, I went down to
Your service, by the way. Thank you for your service.
It's so hard here, and I apologize.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I had an empty hole inside. I tried to drink it away, and I just finally reached rock bottom. And it was God that pulled me out. And led me to the light. And God gave me the gift of music, and I don't want to hide that no more. I'm not playing for fame or fortune. Like, I genuinely am thankful for that gift that God gave me, and I want to express that, and I want to reach people and hope, you know, that helps them change their lives. So that's why I play music.
You just give me goosebumps. I'm serious. I am not kidding. My hair on my arms is standing up. That is awesome because you're talking about you were battling something and this brought you out of it, and you want to help other people that might be battling those demons.
Exactly. You know, and I tried to hard knuckle it and, you know, do it myself, and it seemed to never work out. Every time I tried to dig myself out, I just couldn't ever reach the light, you know, and, you know, God led me there, and, you know, I want to use the gift that he gave me to, you know, help other people out there, whether they don't have to be addicts or, you know, alcoholics, just, you know, people that are just anxious in their life, they're depressed, they feel hopeless, or, you know, whatever device they have, you know. I want my music. I want to, you know, spread the word of God through the music that I play and the gift that he gave me.
Right. And that's awesome. And thank you for that. We are going to go to Mr. Graham on rhythm guitar. My Mr. Sunglasses. I love those sunglasses.
Thank you very much.
So, when was the first time that you decided that you wanted to pick up a guitar and, you know, you wanted to help get the word out through music?
My mother played and sung music here in Alabama for a long time. And I guess I got it from her. I started playing guitar when I was 12 years old. And throughout the years, I played with different groups, different kinds of music, all the way like my brother over there, Ricky. Played just about every kind of music you can think of. Soul, country, bluegrass, rock and roll, jazz. Doesn't really matter. And he asked me to play, and Brother Danny did. And I thought about it because I was playing country music at the time, and I still love country music. I'm about the only one here who does, I think.
Country.
No, I like some country. But I still like country music. That's what I was doing, playing lead guitar in a country music band. And Brother Danny asked me to play the bass and come over, and like Brother Ricky said, we switched because I didn't really know the music, but I think I picked it up pretty good over the last little while.
Oh, from what I'm hearing, yeah.
And I played, I didn't think it got strings on it. Play at it now. I didn't say I could play it.
Oh, goodness.
I'm a Vietnam combat veteran, and I think I do pretty good for being able to get out of that place in one piece.
Amen.
There you go. And thank you for your service. My husband's a veteran as well, so veterans are real near and dear to my heart.
Thank him as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I thank God for everything that he's done for me over the years. He still blesses me, still watches and protects. And I'm always reminded to thank him for everything he does throughout the whole day. And my greatest joy in life is to see a soul saved. That's what I mean.
There you go. And that's genuine right there. I mean, that because there, I haven't always been the person I am today. And I fought my demons and I came back from it. And I'm proud of who I am today. But like I said, I would have never got where I'm at today without him. So
Amen.
I owe it all to him. We are going to go to lead guitar and vocals, Mr. James.
Hey.
Hey, hey. Give us a little history on you, brother.
Well, I was born in Florida. I like all kinds of genre of music as far as it's rock. I love rock. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I've been interested in guitar for a long time and rock music. I mean, Zeppelin. I do like Zeppelin, and I like Skinner. I like Van Halen, you know, all kinds of upbeat stuff like that. I like ACDC was my favorite. I've come to believe, but I come to know Jesus since then, so I don't really listen too much to ACDC anymore. But I mean, I just like the rock music, and as far as what I like to see that the band do is actually, I like writing stuff, and I like the band to do their little part, all fill in the same, you know, the gaps. And I want to reach people out there that have never considered another side of the fence, if you know what I'm saying. I've been on the other side. I've drank, I've done dope, I play nightclubs, and there is a better way. If people will let themselves, I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just saying consider it. And Jesus is the thing you should consider in your life to make the difference. He's just been great to me, and I'm thankful for him.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. And Mr. Danny on drums.
That's me. I'm Danny. I'm Danny Shirley with Confederate Railroad. I want to say that. But I was northern born and southern raised. So I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. Started playing drums when I was very, very young. Tried to beat on my sisters, you know, that didn't work. I'd get in trouble for that. So I went to pots and pans, I think, when I was a very young age, like a lot of kids. But I started band in school and started learning snare drums and played football. So I couldn't play in a marching band, so they put me in a jazz band in school, and I got to play a whole set. So that's kind of where I got my start. And then, of course, I moved to Alabama, played a lot of drums with different various bands in nightclubs and bars. And I mean, it's just everywhere. A lot of the places weren't good. Then I married this girl that kind of helped me see that I didn't really need to be in them places. You know, I wasn't doing well there. She didn't like it because she couldn't go. She just didn't believe in that stuff. So, you know, it was pretty rough places I was playing. Not all of them's that way, you know, and I'm not knocking them by no means, but she showed me that there was a better place to play, you know. And I played in a church when I was probably 16 with a really genuine, one of the greatest guitar players I ever played with. His name was Jeff Norris. And Jeff got killed on an accident on a motorcycle, which, you know, it made me start thinking as well, because that man was really Christ driven. And so it kind of pushed me too, and I started seeing where I needed to be. And so I made a promise to God. I said, you know, here I am playing in these bars. My wife can't go. My kids can't be there. So why am I doing this? I said, if you will open a door for me to play where I needed to play, because I love playing my drums. You know, that's what I do. I always tell these guys I'm just the drummer. Yeah,
Nice, man.
right. But I am the best driver they got.
No, I want to stop you right there. We vowed no lies today. No lies.
I am the best driver.
We will turn this table into the altar. We will confess our sins.
They turn the radio on, and there's not very many people that can play and drive at the same time.
Yeah, Danny can't either.
One of them.
Danny can't either.
But when they called me, you know, after I made that promise to God, I told God, I said, you know, if you'll open the right door for me, that's where I'll go and that's where I'll stay. So, and you know, we all have went through tough times with building this.
Yes.
You know, but we've come together now as a family.
Yes.
And our music is coming from places that we don't understand that God's sending us. You know, we do understand that God is sending it to us, but He's putting it in us in ways that we never could have done ourselves.
From the all-knowing one.
Exactly. So, you know, when Dustin called me, I said, I'm in, brother. You know, let's do this. So that's pretty much how I got started, and that's where I'm at now. And that's where I'm going to stay. So
Awesome. Y'all are just one big happy family, and you're all doing it for God. And passion of music and God. And that's awesome. And your music shows it. I mean, I'm gonna make sure I made sure I hit the audio button this time. But we are going to bring up Cry Out to You. This is another one that just reached out to me when I listened to it. So we are going to bring up now these songs that you're hearing is on their new album released July 16th. That link that I put in the comments. This link right here. It is in the comments. Go to that link, buy you a copy, get you a copy, put it in your groups for I don't if you're sitting there wanting driving music that keeps you alive and makes you feel good, put this in there, put that in your that playlist, put it in your playlist, buy it, get it, share it, love it, because Mama Mary said so. And that's what Mama Mary does. I will continue to shove it down your throat until everyone of you buys it. Because when it's good, it needs to be heard. And, especially everything that everybody's been going through, they need some good words. And a lot of people can't relate when people are talking to them, but they can relate to music. So we're going to reach them that way. So I'm going to mute us and we are going to play Cry Out to You.
Burden darkness moving over my head, crying out within, screams muffled by my sin, spiraling down, down, only one way to stop. God of all creation, let his love come within. What can I say? Where can I go? What can I do? Falling on my knees, I cry out to you. I know you hear me, I know you're there. You're all around me, your presence fills the air. Father, please forgive me, wipe away my sin. Give to me a new start, show me where to begin. Precious from this life, leading me by their cause. He tries to trap me, pulling me apart. But the power of the Lord reached down and found me. Tears of gladness explode in my soul. What can I say? Where can I go? What can I do? Falling on my knees, I cry out to you. I know you hear me, I know you're there. You're all around me, your presence fills the air. Father, please forgive me, wipe away my sin. Give to me a new start, show me where to begin. Where go. Time we spent together, you and I alone. Have you forgotten the price I paid for you? Shame it out there. Cry down, my body was filled with pain. And tell your child of mine, I didn't do anything. What can I say? Where can I go? What can I do? Falling on my knees, I cry out to you. I know you hear me, I know you're there. You're all around me, your presence fills the air. Father, please forgive me, walk away my sin. Give to me a new start, show me where to begin. Again.
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I was in a zone again. Well, you seen me. I'm just sitting here. That's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all so much for putting out some awesome music that actually puts out an awesome message. That means a lot. We are going to go through some of the comments that y'all might not been able to see. Jamie Lynn was like 100%. Whitney said, I'm so proud of y'all. It's such a blessing to know y'all personally. God is going to do big things for you guys. Love you all. And let's see, let's scroll down because I was sharing links and saying hi to everybody. And Bill told me I was still muted. Thank you, Bill. Beverly said, I'm so proud of you guys. This is awesome. Love you. And let's see. I asked Bill if he could hear. He said, yes, I heard the music before and it sounds great. And he also put up a link for the radio station. Patricia says, great music. And then Patricia said, anointed and awesome testimony. And she said, God is going to use this group with their music for the revival that is coming.
Amen. Right on.
And then Sean says, okay, what did I miss? He just came in. You missed it all. But the thing about it, but you haven't missed it because once we are done, I will download a copy of this for the band. They can put it on their website, their Facebook, whatever they want to put it to help promote their album. Guys, go check. I got their Facebook streaming right now. Go like, love, and share this video. Let's get them followers. Let's get them people. You can also go to their website, which they are working on the website right now, but it's www.axsinband.com. If you're interested in bringing them to your town. If you're a venue or a venue hears this, or a Christian festival hears this, and you want to book this band, reach out to Paul Crosby Management or PacGroove Records, which is ran by Paul Crosby, and that's their manager, and he will make it happen. Or reach out to them and they will put you in touch with the right person. I want to see this band out there. I want to see this band out there everywhere because they've got a great message. And right now, I think they've got the message that the world needs to hear. And that's from the bottom of my heart, guys. That's real talk right there. That's real talk. But is there any last words that you would like to say to your fans or your potential fans out there? Anything else that you would like to say?
I'd like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
That's for all of us.
That's
too.
for all of us. Thank you guys. We appreciate the kind words from the comments. Very heartfelt. Mary, we thank you for having us.
I want to get y'all back on here later in the year and see what amazing things that y'all have accomplished. Like let's get y'all back on here later in the year, like beginning of next year or something, and see what amazing things. I mean, keep in touch. Have Paul get in touch with me. Y'all get in touch with me when you're available, and we'll make it happen. I would love to have y'all back on, and it's my honor. And
It's our honor.
It's our honor.
Thank
It's
you.
our honor. Yes. And
Appreciate it.
anybody ever need to talk to one of us, reach out to us on Facebook or Messenger. Everybody sitting at this table has a way to get to that messenger. And if you need prayer, anything, do not be scared to ask us by way of message. Hey, I need prayer for this, need prayer for that. We will pray, and we pray every day. And one thing I ask of anybody listening is pray for us, because at the end of the day, we're going to need it. We are out here trying to wade the trenches and try to, like James said, my brother James said, we're trying to show people the other side of the fence. We're trying to show people the side of where you can have fun and still live a good life for Christ. And we want to show people that it doesn't take alcohol, nightclubs, strip clubs. It don't take all that to have fun. You don't have to have all that to write a good song either. And we want people to know that. And God created all music. Man corrupts it.
That's right.
We definitely want to spread the love and the message of God, and that's what we're here for. And nothing else. God is what matters. We're just the mouthpiece, and the body's behind God's word.
awesome, awesome. I mean, that basically says it right there. I mean, yes.
And there's so many, let me interrupt, there's so many that's teaching these teenagers the wrong things, even with bands. I mean, and they're teaching them just some of the stuff they're showing them is just wrong. It's putting the wrong things in their minds, and we're trying to turn them. We're trying to bring them to the right side of where they should be, of where life really is. So, yeah, if anybody wants to talk or anything, just all they got to do is reach out to us, because God is real.
That's right. That's right. Does anybody else have anything they want to say?
Love you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Oh, no
Still the best
problem.
driver.
No. That's wrong. We edit that, Mary. We don't need
Everybody knows I'm the best driver.
edit that. No, all seriousness, he's not.
We like to say we'd like everyone in the whole world to hear our music because it's got a real good message in it. It's the only message really we need, and that's Jesus Christ from Nazareth.
There you go. All right.
It don't cost you a dime to share it. It don't cost a dime
No,
to share
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And it doesn't cost much to even go buy it. It helps fuel that bus so they can get out and spread that word. And that's something that
Amen.
people don't understand is a lot of bands, in order for them to travel, in order for them to get out and spread the word, you need to buy their merchandise, you need to buy their CDs, and that's what helps put fuel in that bus and helps them get to the next stop so they can come bring the word that you need to hear. So make sure you reach out, and when they got merchandise up, get their merchandise. And I'm sure if you contact them and let them know, hey, I'm going to order a CD, and you want them to autograph it, I'm sure they would take care of that. Or you need a special message on there that you can look at every day on your cover your CD to help you get through the day. I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, just talking to these guys, that they would gladly do that. So
Man.
Yes.
just
Definitely.
Help share this video, get the word out, go like their Facebook, go get in touch with Paul about getting them on a show, go like their website, keep watching because their website's getting reconstructed. It's going to have a bunch of great stuff on there. So I want to make sure I share that as well. And I'm going to do it again. Here is the link to go with the music. Guys, thank you so much for being on here. It's been a true honor. And like I said, I would love to get y'all back on later in the year and see what kind of great things y'all have had to happen. And if you have a show coming up or anything, please do not hesitate. You can share it on my Mama Mary wall. You can share it on my Mary Hope wall, and I will share it out because sharing is caring, and that's what we all got to do to take care of each other.
This weekend, Pikeville, Kentucky, the Messiah Experience. We will be there along with 4 other bands.
Yes.
If you're in the Pikeville, Kentucky area or northern Tennessee or southern West Virginia, come out and be with us. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. Come out and rock with us. I promise you that we're gonna bring you 16 original songs. So we're the headline band. We're the last band to play that night. Come out, be with us. If you want shirts or CDs, get with us. Message us on Facebook. Shirts are $15 a piece. CDs are $15. If we have to ship it to you, but you can get them both for $25. Okay, you can get a CD and a shirt together for $25. Just message us. Anything you want. We're ordering hats, stickers, and bracelets. If there's any merchandise you would like to see us have, reach out to us. We'll get it.
All right. You heard them, guys. You heard them, ladies. So reach out to them and get your merch, and let's help get the word out about this great band. And go get their new album, I Worship You. I promise you, you will not be sorry. And if you want to go hear some more, they do have the videos that I shared are on YouTube under AXSIN Topic. Now, so you can go there, but I want you to go buy it. I want you to go buy it because I'm going to go buy it.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to get with y'all, and I'm actually going to get it from y'all so y'all can autograph it for me and put me a nice little message, and I'm going to have that right up there on my wall, right up here. Yes, that's what yes.
Like it. Like it. Yes.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thank you so much for being on. And thank you so much, Paul, for sending them my way. Oh, we got a laid in. Gretchen says, Mary. She says, I'm late, but I caught you live. So good to see you, sweetie. Who are these real fast so I can check them out? They are right. I'm going. Their website, their Facebook is strolling at the bottom, sweetheart. And when this video ends, if you're just coming on, once the video ends, you can go back and watch it from the start and hear all the great messages that they have. So, but I'll get with you, Gretchen. We got some things to talk about, girl. This is a band you want to hear. So.
That's right. Rock on.
Yes. She says, I got you. She says, I know, I got it. She knows what I'm talking about.
Good to meet you, Gretchen.
She says, I think we do. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for being on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And I look forward to seeing what the future holds for you guys. You are going to go far. And, keep in touch. And I'm going to sit back and watch that trip and go on that journey with you.
Let's go.
All right. Y'all have a blessed day, guys.
You too. Thanks, Mary.
No problem, sweetheart. All right, guys, I am serious. You need to go listen to the beginning of this and you need to hear their music because it is awesome. It is alternative Christian rock and it is amazing. So make sure you check out the links that are in the comments. There are links there where you can go buy their new EP that was released on July 16th through PacGroove Records. Get it, get it, get it. It's great. And I'm not going to sell you. I'm just going to tell you, it's some good stuff. So, all right, guys, thank you for being on here. And next Tuesday, it was normally Arkansas Showcase. So I decided that I was going to do Arkansas Showcase for a cause. And what we've got going on next Tuesday is I actually have Jimmy Looney for the ones here in Arkansas. Everybody's heard of Monsters of Todd. Monsters of Todd is a show that happens every year, and it is to raise money for a family that has a child going through cancer. This year is near and dear to my heart because it is a baby girl. She's a little girl, and she's a friend of mine's daughter. Her name is Goldie, and she is fighting the good fight. So I'm going to have Jimmy Looney on from Monsters of Todd. We are going to talk about Monsters of Todd. They are looking for more sponsors. They are looking for, donations. All of this goes to help this family out and help this little girl out during this time and help this family make sure they can take and do what they need to help this child beat the C word. So it's going to be awesome. And that will be next Tuesday at 7 p.m. So until then, I know I hate cancer. That's right, girl. I do. That's right. Yep. Oh, okay, baby. Gotcha. All right. So, guys, thank you for watching. And if you just came on, I'm fixing to end this, and I want you to go back from the beginning. I want you to watch it all the way through. And please like, love, and share. And love you all. And have a blessed day. Until next time, this is Mama Mary. Keep your head up, keep your head straight, and do what's right because Mama Mary said so.